Oh, Portland, Portland, you soggy, kale-munching hellhole of a city where the rain doesn't just fall from the sky. It pours straight out of the asses of every blue-haired barista who's one bad oat milk latte away from declaring a revolution. Guys, as we get started, just thumb up the video right now, just for the algorithm. Leave me a comment and subscribe if you're new. Look, let's talk about this for a second, because what the F is happening out there? The Portland Police Department, if you can call them such, those badge-wearing, donut-dunking guardians of peace have officially lost the plot. They've gone full-on Antifa fan club, complete with the matching black hoodies and the ACAB tattoos hidden under their own riot gear. Nick Sorter, this poor journalist, gets tackled as though he's the one throwing the Molotovs. He's arrested for disorderly conduct because, God forbid, you film the chaos while getting punched in the face by a mob of screeching weirdos. And then you've got Katie Daviscourt, the tough-as-nails reporter, who gets a black eye the size of a gosh darn grapefruit. She tracks down her attacker for a half an hour, who hit her in the face with a frickin' flagpole. That is felony assault that could have blinded her, or even worse. It's like a twisted game of hide and seek where she tracks down the felon, points the cop right at the purple glasses wearing Antifa clown who clocked her. And what do the boys in blue do? They shrug, sip their soy lattes, and wander off like they just spotted a better protest to protect. My God, this is not policing. This is a protection racket for the forces of chaos. These cops aren't upholding the law. What they're doing is violating their gosh darn oath to the Constitution faster than a vegan at a good Southern barbecue. The cops, they swore to protect and serve, you oath-breaking dipshits, not to play hall monitor for a bunch of trust fund terrorists like Luigi Mangione from a centimillionaire family who murders a boy from Nebraska working his way up to an executive position, shooting him in the back, and they're painting murals for him and holding parties in his honor. These same people who think smash the state means keying your own personal Tesla. And you know what I say to the cops? Fire them. All of them. Drag them out of their shiny boots and toss them in the unemployment line with the rest of the useless. This is not the time to black the blue because you violated your oath. And what's the excuse that you're going to use? Just following orders? Oh, please. Spare me that Nuremberg nursery rhyme. That is the same BS the Nazis whined about while herding Jews onto the trains. I was just doing my job, Herr Judge. You can't blame me for following the orders. No, you don't get a pass for marching to the tune of moral bankruptcy. You're not soldiers in a war, you're clowns in a circus, and the ringmaster is out there wearing a keffiyeh and the communist sickle and hammer. And don't get me started on this anarcho-tyranny BS. It's the perfect storm of letting the real criminals run wild while you tase the grandma holding a back the blue sign, as if I even think that she should not. Antifa's out there hurling bricks, blinding reporters, shooting a laser light into a helicopter above, trying to take them out, and turning the ICE facility into a live action Call of Duty map. And the cops, they're like, hey, you know, what can we do? It's called free speech, bro. But when a reporter shines a light on it, arrest the journalist, or in Katie's case, allow your ideological foot soldiers to attempt to kill or blind her. What it is, it's straight out of the Gulag Archipelago playbook. This is communism, as Alexander Solzhenitsyn, the great Russian truth bomber who helped topple the Soviet shit-show, nailed it. A direct quote, "A communist system can be recognized by that which spares the criminal and criminalizes the political opponent." Boom. That, my friends, is Portland today in a nutshell. Spare the flagpole swinging psycho. Criminalize the guy with the GoPro trying to report the truth the darkness does not desire for you to see. These are not protests. What they are purges. And the commies are back in the shadows, pulling the strings, whispering in the cops' ears like some dystopian puppet show. Arrest the right-wing reporter, but ignore the black bloc berserker. Oh, and here's a Starbucks gift card for your troubles. And the cops, they're pathetic. They're nodding along like eager little lapdogs, because why not? It's easier than actually doing the job that you were sworn to do, that you were in fact paid for by the public. Because what this is sedition, amigos. This is straight up sedition, undermining the elected will of the people, spitting on the laws we voted into existence like they're yesterday's tofu scramble, which should just be tossed out with the rest of the soy. These Antifa goons aren't just blocking ICE agents, they're shooting at them. Attempted murder in the case in Texas the other day, except that he shot detainees. Murder just of the wrong people, according to the communists. They've been shot at a few other times too. Remember the time that they threw fireworks at the ICE facilities? They came out and then got shot at? Antifa, the commies, are harassing everybody. They're turning federal buildings into war zone because their Democrat overlords have brainwashed the entire city of Portland, the entire left-leaning population of the United States, into thinking border enforcement is the new Gestapo. What I'm saying is accurate. The whole Democrat Party, from Waltz to Pritzker to Newsom to AOC to their zombie band of soy socialists, have been chanting fascist, Nazi, Gestapo. And they've been doing it at ICE for so long, it's rewired the mush in their minuscule tapioca-powered brains into full-on violence mode. And I'm going to tell you, it's intentional, folks. It's a calculated psyop to deprive Trump of his mandate, to choke out the will of 74 million voters who said, build the wall, deport the deadbeats, the criminals, the illegals. These politicians are not leading. They're inciting insurrection from their cushy council chambers, egging on the mob like it's the French Revolution, but with more pronouns. And believe me, they're oiling up the guillotines. So I say, lock them up. Every last one of these seditionist scumbags. I'm talking about Ted Wheeler for what he did in the past, the city council of Portland, the whole Democrat clown car. Haul their asses to federal court for insurrection and sedition. Because if this is democracy, then I'm the goddamn Queen of England, thank you very much. Which, by the way, is a joke for you trans advocates watching, because I hate to tell you this, I cannot become a woman. Hurry up with that guillotine oil, right? Portland is not a city anymore. What it is, it's a cautionary tale, a petri dish of what happens when you allow the commies to cook the books and the cops to play along. And so I implore all my other fellow Americans to wake up before the next flagpole to the face is aimed at you.